In the next 48 hours, you will be walking in unconditional love, unconditional self-love, okay? I see you here. You've been going through a awakening. You probably are feeling all the vibes, feeling like your intuition even more, your spiritual gifts are heightening, you've been listening to yourself more, you've been meditating more. Because in the past here, I see that you had some self-limiting beliefs, right? You were fearing failure a lot. You had went through some setbacks, some disappointments. You went through some suffering, right? And it caused you probably to move in ways that you typically wouldn't move, or individuals around you went through some suffering and they were very mean to you or treated you horrible, so you were forced to learn the lesson of unconditional love, okay? um You are also being asked to practice unconditional love and not have any resentment towards other this weekend. Someone that you are interacting with or you had a past with, I'm sure they may try to test you. They may try to basically hit you with self-pity, like self-pity. And so don't be resentful, you know. Um, Suffering in individuals brings about a different result. Like, okay, I'm using my example for existence. I'm using me as an example. Get tongue tied, y'all. Someone could be stuttering over their words when they're talking to you as well. Mouth moving faster than the mind. Okay. All right. Like me, I went through health situation with my baby last night. My youngest. They have my two kids. My two youngest have sickle cell. Okay. And so my youngest went through a situation last night, and we've been going through some health things for the past 2 months, me and the children, right? And so yesterday, when I settled down, I was about to feel myself saying, okay, I just don't feel like posting. I don't feel like recording. I don't feel like doing nothing, God. I just need a moment. I have reached my quota. I have reached my limit. I don't want to be bothered, right? Now, some people do it that way. Some people, when they're going through trials or tribulations or tower moments or whatever, they take it out on you. They're aggressive. They're snappy with you. They mean and all of that. However, as I was laying there talking to God, telling him how I felt about the situation, I clearly just heard God say, the show must go on. Though the weapons may form, the show must go on. Okay? And you have to remember that. You have to keep remembering that when you go through tough situations or rough situations with individuals or triggering situations with individuals that make you feel less than. You're not less than. Sufferings, yes, it can cause distress in your life, but it also can teach you. It can help you grow. It can help you learn if you remember that the show must go on. Because distress, trials, tribulations aren't who you are. That's not what you are. That's not what you're here for. Just experience that. 3:33 on the clock. The show must go on. So here I am this morning with the show must go on. And my baby pain crisis is passing as well. So, hey, but yeah. So I'm practicing unconditional love for myself, for my own process. Okay, some of your jewelry could be tangled up like this, or you could feel tangled up. Because jewelry represents love and passion and romance when you give someone jewelry. So you can feel like you're tangled up. I'm here in your soul as a result of this situation, right? Needing some alone time. You sensing something is going on, but you can't quite figure it out, Or you always had unconditional love for this individual, and you always sensed something was going on, but you couldn't quite figure it out. So you are really learning the lesson of everyone doesn't handle suffering well. But that doesn't mean that you have to be like that, right? You have to take the spiritual high road. Be the bigger person. I also see you choosing to see things clearly this weekend, asking God to open your eyes even more, your spiritual eyes more, so that you can see through the eyes of unconditional love and not distress, right? Okay, because hurt people. Such a cliche saying, but it's the truth. It's the truth. All right, what else? Let's see. Okay, backtracking, sleeping princess. Okay, backtracking, regression, revisiting the past, going back on something. Yes, something in the past. Okay, it could be a past situation with an individual, a situation that had you bending over backwards, like being people pleasing, doing any and everything for this individual. And this individual always seemed to be like escaping you, kind of like trying to be above you, rise above you. You could have felt like with this individual you had to bend to their will, you know, do what they say kind of thing. Okay, I see some of you here, sleeping princess, unmotivated, procrastinating, putting things off. Some of you are catching up on some beauty sleep this weekend, right? You've been feeling like things have been messed up because of the trials you've been going through or the distress you've been going through. You've been kind of unmotivated, right? So this weekend you were, kind of wanting to put things off, right? And procrastinate, not do the things that you set out for yourself, not do the goals you had set up for the weekend. But let me remind you again, the show must go on, okay? If this is a situation where you are stuck in your mind, tangled up in your emotions about an individual, the show must go on. Choose to see the situation through unconditional love. Realize what it was. Realize what happened. Realize that, okay, this person had their own suffering. As a result, aid them to process it like this, okay? It's not a reflection of you. It's not a reflection of anything you've done. It's just a reflection of how this person chose to see their pain, okay? Some of you thinking about wanting to start a fitness journey this weekend or start running, but every time you go to get dressed, put your clothes on and everything, you feel unmotivated. Some of you could probably benefit from running with a buddy, getting a friend to run with you. All right, kinky ways, sexually open, looking to explore fantasies and fetishes. Yeah, some of you are looking to be open, or loving yourself unconditionally in all your kinky ways or sexual ways that you are. It's almost like you are really just with these fetishes. You're going within, you're working on you. You're choosing to love all the kinky ways that you are. And then also some of you want to get into some kinky ways and fetishes. But just be careful because those things are masks for what you're truly feeling. Kinks and fetishes don't just come out of nowhere. Okay. All right, throwing hands, disagreements, hostility, and animosity, conflict, and fighting. All right, some of you could get into some disagreements this weekend. A disagreement this weekend with someone that made you feel like a failure, made you feel like you weren't good enough. Okay, this person is angry. I'm hearing vindictive and jealous, and they are from your past. They want you to backtrack with them. But you're choosing to rise above or choose to rise above, okay? See this angry. And I'm also hearing dangerous. This individual is dangerous as well. So if you do not feel safe, do not entertain. Do not even go near. Do not even respond to someone who makes you feel unsafe, okay? All right, receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. Someone could be exposed this weekend about some backtracking that they're going, someone in the past that they keep talking to. You could possibly get some evidence on that, or it will be outed to you. It will be exposed as well. Someone that they probably said, oh, this person wasn't this person wasn't that, this person wasn't this, and then you're going to find out receipts that this person has been trying to go back to this same person that they talk about. Okay? All right, roller coaster full of highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. Some of you could be going to the amusement park this weekend, and some of you could also be going through relationship issues, off, hot and cold, off and on again. The communication stop, flow, and or you could be going through something excitement. Something exciting could be happening for you this weekend that gives you those rush of emotions. Okay. Giving heart, showing love, caring actions, and selfless gestures. Okay, some of you could be giving or receiving flowers this weekend, giving or receiving some type of caring gesture to someone this weekend as well. Doing something selfless for someone. You could get unmotivated, have a sudden spark, and want to do something selfless, right? All right, keeping it 100. Honesty, showing true colors, transparent intentions. Yes. Someone that was hiding behind glasses or looking through distorted lenses are going to show their true colors this weekend, okay? Their intentions are going to be made clear to you, all right? You have already been going within and trusting your intuition. So just trust your intuition when this person speaks to you or when they are communicating, because they are definitely going to let you know what their true motives was. They're going to bring some level of honesty where you're going to have to practice forgiveness and freedom of resentment towards this individual, okay? All right. Let's tie it up and then I'll get you some advice. 12:12 on the clock. Okay, so basically this individual, you guys had an on again, off and on relationship, right, in the past. You did a lot of backtracking. You made a lot of mistakes in this relationship. This relationship lowered your self-esteem, made you fearful as well. It also made you unmotivated. This person probably tried to show up and love bomb you with giving gestures like buying you things or whatever after a time of failure. You got in a lot of disagreements with this individual. You went through a lot of cheating situations where they were dealing with people in the past. You kept finding evidence on them. They kept you on an up and down roller coaster. They were very kinky in their ways. Well, now they finally want to speak to you in honesty this weekend. So God, the divine, your spirit team, your guardian angels, your ancestors are asking you to choose to see from the eyes of love, the highest form, the highest energy, the highest language, love, okay? Don't have any resentment towards this individual. The show must go on, okay? Be aware. You have been illuminated on this situation already. God has already been speaking to you. You've already been understanding, studying why people do the things the way that they do. Why hurt people hurt people. You've already studied it. You've been looking it up. You've been researching it. You've been praying